map, and I guess players just got used to it.
And here we go, round of 32 between coolleR and coolleR. It's getting underway on Furious Heights here. It's best of one, so we could see a crazy upset here, I think, if twistzr manages to take this. And coolleR, we're off on him to begin with, as he picks up that LG. He's got the red to work with as well. Got the rocket too, so just getting all those items. That yellow's there, but he's got to watch for those grenades that are coming in from above, cascading around this railgun area here. So goes there. Actually finds twistzr with the wrong weapon. That takes a lot of opening damage there. Has to fall back. As now coolleR gets that red, and he's in a very, very strong position, stack-wise at least, to really make a guaranteed pickup on this mega. He just took the next yellow as well. So things are looking fantastic for the Russian here, as there is the mega, and of course there's no traded damage because twistzr just can't even risk being around at this point. And we have the red coming up in 5 seconds, and coolleR takes the other yellow as well. He's taking absolutely everything.
He's not leaving anything behind, let's just put it that way. Right now he's gonna delay the red armor, which is of course the best thing to do in this map, so to keep really strong control. And twistzr, I mean, where is he? He's just hiding around, and but he's gonna have a good chance now. He has the railgun yellow armor to pick it up, so I hope it's gonna do that, and I hope it's gonna understand the red armor and to slow coolleR down. And unfortunately, well, I don't think I think he just ran away once again.
Yeah, he's got 100 at least, so he's actually managed to get something to work with, but still it's a bit scary looking at coolleR's 150-200 there. As coolleR now running around the bottom of the mega area, pushing his way up the stairs towards that next yellow. There's a rail connection from twistzr, so that's good work there.
Yeah, really smart player. He's playing really smart right now. I mean, he knows that he can engage coolleR, so the only thing he can do is trying to get the yellow, try to get those items that coolleR has to leave behind, just because probably station is one of the main items, and hitting those rail shots. So really smart play from twistzr right now. coolleR, let's just see, only has 100 pretty much, and the next mega or red armor is gonna tell us who is gonna get the first prize.
Definitely, and coolleR actually finding his way, well, finding himself in harm's way after all of those rails. twistzr doing a really, really good job now with the grenades coming in from above to try and throw those onto that mega, onto that red rather, but coolleR backing off to the mega, picks it up, hits a rail of his own onto twistzr. twistzr has to fall back. twistzr though with 100-200 stack, he's doing really, really well, turning the tide. And I mean, he turns the way the control is going without even making a frag. It's really, really awesome stuff there from twistzr. We've seen so many close but action-packed games here. There are very low amounts of frags on Furious Heights, as coolleR is now at the red area. He's going to catch twistzr off guard a little bit, but twistzr, some great rockets there. 62 health remaining for coolleR. He is low, he is in trouble right now, but twistzr still has to back away a little bit because he himself has only got 40 points of health. Oh my god, coolleR misses the jump across rail, and now twistzr has the opportunity to get away, but not quite. The LG is there to stop him in his tracks, as coolleR now sweeps up that mega, picks up the spawn frag as well on twistzr, or does he? Oh my goodness, twistzr's doing a lot of damage there. coolleR doesn't even get the frag. twistzr escaping with 26 points of health now, as coolleR is able to at least pick up the red and repair all that damage that was just done. And make sure he didn't get the spawn frag, but at least twistzr got put low and gave coolleR a lot of time to just pick everything up again.
Yeah, I don't know, coolleR missed the second frag, you know, it was quite easy to do, and I see his aim is a little bit rusty still. I don't know if he played the first game before, maybe he got a bye, but I mean, still winning 2-0, doing pretty well. twistzr has been playing quite great. I mean, in the first few minutes, he didn't have control and put up really good fights, and before he got fragged, he was in control for a few seconds as well. So we'll see. I mean, I think twistzr just should keep playing this way. It should work in the long run.
It does definitely make a lot of sense, as coolleR is at least quite stacked right now. He drops onto the red. twistzr does take it though. coolleR's going to go without that red, but he's going to put a lot of damage with that LG onto twistzr. twistzr able to really return that damage, and now coolleR is pushing in further and further onto twistzr's position, as now twistzr dances around the pillars left and right, manages to escape, but coolleR again landing a lot of damage onto twistzr. Oh, and now those rockets are going to do the job there from coolleR. Nice interception, but he did leave the mega up, and that is the mega going to the spawn, the fresh spawner, that is twistzr. So what do you think of that, as far as taking that kill there, or going for that kill instead of taking the mega for sure?
I don't know, it's coolER, I cannot really debate some of his decisions, but I wouldn't have done that. Personally. I would have tried to keep control. Right now, twisteR has a 54 stack. It's not the best position ever, so I guess
wow, he managed to get the red.
Yeah, well, he did have a better position. He did have a better position than coolER there, so right now twisteR has a chance, but he needs to get a little bit more shaft ammo, because shaft in this map is really, really important. And then, I mean, the next red armor, he needs to have a really good position there as well.
twisteR goes with the drop there. He's going to find coolER at that red position. Red spawning imminently. It's up on the spot. coolER taking a lot of bad damage, but the red's going to help out a little bit. They're on even stacks, but the twisteR LG is really strong now as coolER is still trying to fight though. They're both pretty low. twisteR a little bit more, and they're each going to go their separate ways there. But coolER is able to fall back onto the Mega, but twisteR's rushing around. Can he get there in time to punish coolER as he picks it up? No, he's not going to go for those angles in time. coolER actually is going to be on a 150 and sitting on stack there. As now twisteR picks up the next red, and coolER running into the rockets of twisteR as now twisteR gets the frag. So that was a really interesting aggression from coolER there, and twisteR actually made it work.
Yeah, but I mean, I think twisteR should have got the first the frag as well. Like I said, it was low on shaft ammo, and shaft, especially when you fight red armor, it's so important. So right now twisteR back in action. It's a 3-1. He has all the time he wants. If he's gonna pick up this red armor, he needs to go to Mega Out. Instead, he's just gonna leave it to coolER. I mean, his timing is always so perfect. Right now, let's see. coolER has a good stack as well. Next, twisteR should just go back. He should not try and get damage here too much. But I mean, he gets the ray gun. It's gonna be crucial. That dodge is also really fantastic. And this red armor is gonna go to twisteR as well, and he's gonna have a big chance for sure now.
Okay, so twisteR speeding on the bottom side of the map. He's got to know that Mega soon. It'd be very irresponsible if he didn't take the time of it before. Creeping around, trying to find coolER. He knows coolER knows when the Mega is. He knows coolER has to be here somewhere, but where is he? There he is, shooting a rocket from below those stairs. Picks up the yellow, and twisteR's finding himself in a very bad spot because coolER is doing so much damage, completely unreturned from twisteR. Oh, what a failure there for twisteR, the German. I cannot feel very good for him at all. It just really felt like he just got caught completely off guard in that situation, and now it's back to square one as coolER is walking around with a 100-200 stack versus the 125 of twisteR. So twisteR now in a bit of a bad spot again now as coolER deals even more damage to him, wearing away that armor with the LG with their rockets, but twisteR that flick rail to return some damage at least, but he's going to have to get out of there, and get out of there he does. Falls back onto the red at least, so does still have something to work with. And moving the yellow up, and that's a great opening rocket onto coolER. What prediction from the German there as he now escapes, and that's really going to even things up. That rocket does have a heavy influence now on twisteR's options, that is for certain.
Yeah, when twisteR is playing a little bit more passive without, you know, being as aggressive as he used to be, he's doing great. Unfortunately, right now he did a really stupid mistake. He lost the position. He's just gonna take so much damage and leave coolER the armor. So I think this is gonna probably cost him the game, because it's only 1.5 minutes left. He is so low. So coolER is gonna get this frag, and even if he's gonna spawn at the red armor and pick it up like he did, I don't think he's gonna have enough time against a player like coolER to get back. I mean, he doesn't really have the weapons to fight. coolER should not engage in this, because it's gonna give a chance to twisteR to just fight with the only weapon. A lot of damage here, should just get out.
Oh my god.
Well, twisteR even...
yeah.
Oh man. Well, and he picks up the red exactly at the when he spawns coolER. That's a really nice play there. Mega's gonna spawn.
That's a really cool. It's a really cool game so far, because I mean, okay, you know, we had the weird situation with the railgun where he had to manage to crater, but there's no time left. There's a minute left, and coolER was 4 frags above or so at the scoreline of twisteR, and it was a really interesting game though. I mean, as you said, like twisteR had a lot of chances. He really played quite well. He made a lot of things happen for himself, but he just wasn't able to quite capitalize. Is there a point in the game twisteR that you feel like he could have been a turning point for him, or what do you think really?
Yeah, I think twisteR had I think he played overall really great, because coolER started with a really strong stack, and he it's always hard to get back, you know, into control with player like coolleR, but he took his time. He was never too eager to attack. He always played passive. He started to cycle the different armors. He used the railgun at his own advantage, so he was just walking slowly through the map and try to make sure that coolleR didn't really know where he was, and just then pull out the railgun and try to get a few shots. So I think the first 5 to 6 minutes he played great, considering he didn't really have like the red armor and mega control. And then unfortunately when he started to be down 3-1, he did have a few occasions, you know, to get back into the game, but it's always hard to fight, you know, one-on-one on certain spots against coolleR. Like, I think his bigger mistake was when he jumped to the mega health. coolleR was in a better, coolleR was in a better spot. I think Twister was, and even if he got hit by the direct rocket when he jumped to mega health, it would have been fine. He should have just gone back to the red armor and tried to keep the control and maybe, you know, get the fight on somewhere else. Instead, he wanted to go for the lower yellow armor. coolleR was there, and usually you're in a better spot when you want to play defensive there, because you see the guy jumping down from mega health, you just hit him, and you have a few rockets to, you know, that you can spam, and right there coolleR got the 3-1. And then the other big mistake was, I think was 8 minutes into the game. coolleR was in a worse spot than Twister. Twister could have had taken the red armor, but unfortunately he went to the shaft and dropped down, and he lost the main position. So coolleR just went back to red, got a better position, spam a few rockets, took away all Twister stack, and pick up the red as well, and the game was over there.
Yeah, it's really interesting because like I didn't notice the time, because like I was so engaged with what Twister was doing, and it always seemed like he had those chances, like as you were describing. So it's like a really cool game, even though it's low fragging. Yeah, I mean, I think that those games like that really show why Furious Heights can be such an awesome map. But guys, we have to a quick break first, and remember,